everyone, this is my personal project, which is the Flawsome Blossoms. Investigation. The main goal of this project is to let people know that perfection does not always exist and that their imperfection will make them unique and beautiful for who they are, as I'll be promoting it through a campaign that uses fashion to spread the awareness of the importance of self-love and self-acceptance. So how am I going to achieve this is by doing a further research using both primary and secondary resources. I have to manage my time well and to be persistent and positive throughout the project. I also need to stop being lazy and procrastinating. It fits the global context that I've chosen, which is the identities and relationship, as I'm aware that many people nowadays are struggling with self-acceptance and many of them feel insecure about their imperfections. From this project, I want to raise the awareness of the importance of self-love and self-acceptance and to embrace people to stick with their identities and to be who they want to be and to build a good relationship within themselves and also others. This project is very personal and important for me. I'm really aware about this topic and I really want to embrace people to accept their flaws knowing that they're beautiful in their own way, regardless of their imperfections. It is also based on my own experience. As a plus-size woman, I am really insecure about my appearance, especially my body. I complain a lot about it until one time I realized that I have to accept myself and to love myself for who I am regardless of my imperfections and flaws. Where this project could be really challenging for me because it is really hard to convince people that their imperfections won't make them less beautiful. My project is about a sensitive topic. I'm aware that people could get offended by my project. This is why I have to be very careful with all the design, caption, and everything. The prior learning of this project is that I have always been interested in this topic. I also have some knowledge about the dynamics of social media platforms like Instagram, and also my knowledge in enterprise and my experience in running a small business. And the subject-specific knowledge for this project, first is INS, talking about individuals and the society's perspective, art, by creating an artworks that could spread the awareness of self-love, religion, by respecting ourselves as it is mentioned in the Bible that our bodies are God's temple. I also learned further about research skills and analysis skills through my academic journey in MRP. Before this project, I already know how to access information through the internet and to make a report. However, by this project, I learned how to gather more information and to pay more attention on analyzing the information from different sources, making sure that the sources are reliable. I also make use of the OPVL analysis. OPVL stands for Origin, Purpose, Values, and Limitations. It helps me to analyze and evaluate the accuracy and the effectiveness of my sources. I also created an online survey to see how people feel about my project. The data is collected from people with different backgrounds to see a different views and perspective. Planning. I created a success criteria to see how successful my product is. I'll be having a collaboration work with Color of Tain to produce t-shirt with 3 different designs. I chose tie-dye because tie-dye is a symbol of non-violence and it promotes peace and love. Every tie-dye have their own uniqueness of color. They will never be exactly the same with each other. However, they all look very beautiful. Here I want to show that we, as a human being, are all different and unique and that our uniqueness makes us beautiful. This is the design specification rubric. It helps me to evaluate the aesthetic, cost, user, function, content of my product and how it matched the following level descriptors. It is hard for me to make sure that my product can satisfy all of the customers' demand and expectations. This is my personal project timeline. It helps me to keep up with my work and to have a reflection after accomplishing each of the tasks. For the development progress, I use a to-do list to keep track of every movement and progress I made. I also made some changes during the project. One of them is my product. I changed it from tote bags to tie-dye because I feel like tie-dye has a greater meaning and relates more to the goal of the project. The self-management skills that I had when I started this project is self-motivation and self-management. I always motivate myself to put my best effort in doing everything, especially on this project. I also learned how to manage my stress. I developed self-management skills, which are time management skills and organization skills. I learned how to manage my time effectively and to complete all of the tasks on time. I also learned how to organize and to stay focused on doing different tasks. Taking action. I started this project by creating an online survey and to create a collaboration proposal with Color of Tain. Then I had my first meeting with Color of Tain and start producing the samples for the product. Continue with the product photo shoot and selling it on Instagram. After finishing with all of the production, the package are ready to be sent. Where there are 4 criteria to be evaluated: the aesthetic, audiences, function, and size. I believe that the success criteria help to determine the product's quality. As I evaluate my product, I believe that I have achieved my goal. First, for the aesthetic, I have made sure design with different colors combination and technique, and that each of them have a different meaning behind it. And for the audience, there's no limit since everyone is free to express their style and fashion. For the function, it effectively promotes self-tolerance through fashion by showing that each of us is unique and that we are beautiful in our own way. For the size, I provide a large range of size from S to XXL because every size should have the same opportunity to express their style. And for the audience reactions, many people have supported my project by purchasing my product and promoting it through their social media. My product relates to the global context that I've chosen. Tie-dye represents beauty in every way. Although they are all made differently and they will never be exactly the same with each other, however, they all look very beautiful. And here I want to show that every individual is different and unique for who they are. So stop comparing yourself with other people. Before this project, I already know how to identify challenges, analyzing and interpret the data and information. However, by this project, I developed my critical thinking and creative thinking. For the critical thinking, I learned more about how to think clearly and rationally, and what to do and to find a possible way to achieve my goal. And for the creative thinking, I learned how to brainstorming my ideas and implementing them through my work. Before this project, I already know how to communicate politely with people, especially with those who are older than me. However, only with this project, I learned how to arrange meetings, how to present my ideas to others, and how to build a collaboration work. I also get to know many more people from this project, and interacting with new people helped me to improve my confidence in presenting, talking, and it also teach me how to be a good listener and also to respect others' opinions. These are the final designs for my products. The first one is Adira. Adira means strong, noble, and beautiful. This relates to the aim of the project to empower everyone to be a strong, perseverance person that could stand up for themselves. The second design is Amara. Amara means love, eternal, and grace. This is so relatable to the goal of my project to promote self-love. Last but not least is Alaina. Alaina means harmony, beauty, and peace. This relates to the aim of this project to create a peaceful mind within ourselves and also with others. Thank you so much everyone for supporting my project. I just want to remind you all that your imperfections make you beautiful. They make you for who you are. So don't be scared to embrace your imperfections.